We're at the Sacramento firefighting conference here, and talking with Bill about some of the projects that we took on this year. We started the year with one tanker 131 starting out in the East Coast, out in Florida, and moved all the way across west. We did about 400 hours on the aircraft, which has been our busiest season since we started with our U.S. Forest Service contract. In September 1st of midpoint of the year, we started down in New South Wales, and there were tanker 132, and we ended up with about 190 days on contract. And one of the big changes I think that we learned about that particular aircraft is its ability to go direct attack with gel. So we put a gel injection system in the C-130, and we learned it up when we went to Indonesia, where they had these buoy walls, these tanks, two 4,000 gallon tanks that the fire trucks were filling, and we were then pumping into the aircraft and injecting gel into the loads. So we had we took that learning curve and that program back to New South Wales later on in the fall, back in November, and started to run direct attack with the aircraft. So we would launch out of Richmond with a load of retardant. We'd drop the retardant, put the line in, and then we would go to the closest airport and put out our portable tanking system, and then we would run back and forth to the fire. And it was a great experiment for us to go through, because traditionally these air tankers are designed for indirect attack, where we're finding now with the flow rate of our tank going full salvo, we're able to have a significant impact as a direct attack aircraft. So as we go back and work with the customer going into 2016, at the end of 2015 into 2016, we're going to focus on gel and that direct attack, and they've requested both tankers 131 and 132 will be gel capable, and probably be more drops direct attack than there will be indirect attack.
Do you feel that gel has a quicker or more effective extinguishing effect than retardant?
Well, there's really a significant discussion going on in Australia about the different types of fuel, and they're really seeing now that for and of course Australia's been initial attack. There hasn't been large air tankers down in that country before, like they're starting to experiment with now. And traditionally they've been putting in lines, and you know, they've got that eucalyptus tree that can spot up to 5 kilometers. So they're really focusing now. I think we're seeing a shift on the LATs into direct attack with gel. That's what we keep, you know, that's what we learned. We had some really good fires that we worked on that had some great results by going direct attack. And I can see the LATs being, at the end of the day, in that particular marketplace, 80% direct attack, 20% indirect. And typically we'll launch with a load of retardant, and then we're going to go to the closest airport and we're going to go direct attack.
So you have 2 C-130s now. Do you plan to get any more?
We do. We have the Q model. We have the L100. We're tanking our second L100 here. Will be in September, and we're also working the marketplace now with other countries and looking at some additional C-130s into the fall. So we plan on coming online with the third aircraft here in 2017, plus a couple more options we're considering here right now.
What is your schedule for bringing the C-130s on duty this fire season?
So we'll have tanker 131 will be up on May 20th. Tanker 132 will be a call when needed aircraft. However, we're going back to Australia with tanker 132 mid-September, and tanker 131 will go back into Australia in December.
Okay, thanks Wayne, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill.